Hey friends, welcome back to the channel with more Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This is episode 3, and last time Sam and Bucky met with John Walker and Battlestar, and yeah, there was a lot of bickering. They're all trying to take down the Flag Smashers though, but they're going their separate ways. Bucky and Sam are going to try to get Zemo's help, which I don't know how good of an idea that sounds, but yeah, I'm excited to continue. If you want to watch the full reaction, check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, take a quick moment to leave a like, and let's get started.
Ich habe keine Ahnung, wovon du sprichst. Die Amerikaner seid Unmenschen geworden.
Become.
Do you know who I am?
What? What do you mean, do you know who I am?
I don't care.
He's got a freaking ego about him.
No.
Do you know who I am?
Carly must be funny.
Oh.
Something from
Oh.
someone I can't see.
We've literally tried everything we can here. So is Langley. We keep drawing blanks.
So we bet on someone who's got a better hand.
Oh,
He's just so
better
All right.
hand.
Sec.
I got it.
If he immediately starts saying those words, I'm gonna... Nope. You frickin'...
Those days are over.
I know.
Oh, you do?
Just wanted to see how the new you reacts to the old words.
Frickin'...
For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
Really?
It was never personal. You were simply a means to a necessary end.
What are you talking about? You want to break Zemo out of jail? Where the hell are
What?
you? Have you lost your mind?
We have no leads, no moves, nothing.
Yeah, what
You
we
wanna
had
break
was
him
one of
out?
the most dangerous men in the world behind bars.
And we also have 8 super soldiers that are loose.
Oh, damn. This is shining.
He's gonna mess with our minds. He blew up the UN. He killed King T'Chaka and framed you for it. Did you forget that? You think the Wakandans forgot about it?
Can I walk you through a hypothetical?
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
What's the
What?
book you're reading?
Machiavelli.
Uh-huh. He will kill you tonight. Uh-oh. Wow. He's out already. Bucky.
Whoa. Whoa. Hey, what are you doing here? What did you do?
We need him, Sam.
You're going back to prison.
No.
Apologies.
You don't make a move without our permission.
Fair.
The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And Zemo.
So our first move.
The mask?
So all this time you've been rich?
I'm a baron, Sam. My family was royalty until your
Baron.
father destroyed my country. I don't know what to call it, but this part seems to be important. Who is Nakajima?
Oh.
You touch that again, I'll kill you. I told him about Trouble Man. He wrote it in that book.
Oh, wow.
Here? What'd you think?
I like 40s music, so.
You didn't like it?
Captures the African-American experience.
He's out of line, but he's right. It's great.
James, you will have to become someone you claim is gone.
Oh, damn. Not enough supplies for everyone.
If we have to do something about this, I'm the only one who looks like a pimp.
Only an American would assume a fashion forward.
Hell, he does look like me, though.
Yeah. Glasses will help. I keep waiting for them to get backstabbed by Zemo. Even though he is theoretically on their side.
Smiling tiger. The usual?
He looks that much alike. What? What? Oh, God.
I love these.
Yeah. Oh, man. Rule number 2! Rule number 2!
Stay in character or the whole bar turns on us.
You good?
Tell us what you know about the super soldier serum, and I give you him.
What?
He will do anything you want.
Sarah? Oh no!
Answer it.
No, 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 no.
On speaker.
Why was your phone? Oh no. Sam!
I'll let you slide at the bank.
Yeah, the bank, yeah. Laundered so much money. They'll come around.
Sam, I'm sorry. Let me call you back.
Sam.
Oh,
Sam. Kill them.
Oh god. What? Who did that? Selby. Oh, oh damn. Instantly. Wait, who's helping?
Well, this is too perfect.
Sharon?
Drop it, Zemo.
So what are you doing here?
I stole Steve's shield. I also took the wings for your ass so that you could save his ass from his ass. Unlike you, I didn't have the Avengers to back me up, so I'm off the grid in Madripoor.
Still?
Smoke at me. I was on a run too.
Is.
They couldn't get her, I don't know, just pardoned in any way?
You know how much I can get for a real Monet?
Easy. Deactivate your hustle mode. You sell fake Monets.
No, she means real. This gallery is specialized in stolen artwork. Monet, Van Gogh, classic.
Wow.
It's true. You know, half the artwork in museums like the Louvre is fake. Real stuff sits in places like this.
Come on, you guys need to change. Much better.
What? Naked?
What's going on, Sharon? We need your help, Sharon. I can get your name cleared.
You haggling with my life?
Not like that.
I don't buy that.
They cleared the bionic staring machine and killed almost everybody he's met.
I heard that.
I don't trust Charity.
All right, a deal then.
Stay out of trouble. I'll see what I can find.
Trouble.
Easy, I want to touch it. Oh my.
Hey, guys.
Never thought I'd see Zemo dancing like that.
Here we go.
All right, he's in there. Container 4261. I'll keep an eye out while you guys talk to Nagel, but hurry, we're on borrowed time.
Hey, Sharon, you sure this is the right one?
It's completely empty.
Positive it has to be.
Please be a secret door, please be a secret door. Yay!
Dr. Nagel, you seem like a pretty smart guy, so you better become conversational real quick.
How about a counter proposal?
Sharon. Oh, well trained. Oh, damn.
Okay. When Hydra fell, I was recruited by the CIA. They had blood samples from an American test subject with semi-stable traces of serum in his system. After much labor,
Isaiah?
I did what no other scientist since Erskine.
Wait, don't let Baron Zemo take it.
How have we never heard about this?
Because before I was able to complete my work, I turned to dust. The power broker was more than happy to fund the recreation of my work.
Damn.
How many vials did you make?
20?
20.
Typical of overpopulation and
Sharon's taking everybody out. Oh.
Guys, we're seriously out of time here.
No!
Oh.
What did you do?
Zemo had to do it. That's what his whole goal is. How'd you get out?
I thought we were gonna go left!
You went the wrong way!
I cleared the way!
Zemo. We never really saw him in action. Oh.
Let's go!
Supercharged. We need him, and there's 2 of us and at least 20 of them. Come on.
Fine, but if you try that shit again...
Wouldn't dream of it.
You're not gonna move your seat up, are you?
No.
Supply depot, they're gonna hit that next.
Even thought about jumping in with the military at one point, but apparently mob security in Madripoor paid better.
I always thought I'd be a teacher. When everybody returned and we got put out on the street, I knew that it was the only place that had something that I could use to protect us. Nagel was killed in Madripoor. We've got the last of the serum. The power broker is about to come begging.
And he said that Sam and Bucky were here on the same day this happened.
Correct. You don't think they had anything to do with them getting out, do you?
Thank you.
No.
So,
You know damn well we can't accuse them of something like that without evidence.
Which is why you and I are just gonna run with this one for a minute.
Okay.
The American test subject, like Isaiah, wasn't even a real person. Just makes me wonder how many people have to get steamrolled to make way for this hunk of metal. Maybe I shouldn't have put it in a museum. Maybe I should have destroyed it.
Look, that show represents a lot of things to a lot of people, including me.
I have a place we can go.
You have a place everywhere, don't you?
And for one, I'm looking forward to coming face to face with Carly.
Filthy flag smashers.
We've had 6 months worth of supplies just sat there in that building. We're fighting for our lives.
There were still people in there.
This is the only language these people understand.
We heard what became of Sokovia. Cannibalized by its neighbors before the land was even cleared of rubble.
Jeez.
I'm gonna go on a walk.
What?
You good?
Yeah. See you guys in a bit.
A walk?
You dropped something.
Were those vibranium? No, right?
Wondering when you were gonna show up.
They were!
Zemo.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. That's why he was taking a walk. Wakanda forever. Oh, you're really gonna make me miss Chadwick Boseman and T'Challa like that? I think that most of this show was filmed before Chadwick Boseman passed away, so it's unlikely they'll start to address what happens to T'Challa in this show, but I also wonder, maybe they filmed like one scene of him in this show. I don't know, hopefully, but I'm not going to count on it. But yeah, here we have Io showing up. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Dropping tiny balls of vibranium to draw Bucky aside. And I think he'd be okay with handing Zemo over to the Dora Milaje and Wakanda after he's done using Zemo to take down these super soldiers. But the very fact that he helped break Zemo out might land him in some trouble going forward. I mean, we have John Walker and Battlestar already on their tail and fully aware that he broke Zemo out. And the fact that he's working with Zemo, Bucky is working with Zemo right now, also doesn't look good. So I'm hoping he doesn't get in too much trouble. And John Walker, do you know who I am? As if they needed another reason for us to dislike him. Like, the sense of entitlement that Americans are famous for is just absolutely disgusting. And it flies in the face of one of the biggest guiding principles of Steve Rogers. It's like within the first 20 or 30 minutes of his film. I don't like bullies. I don't care where they come from. John Walker is a bully. And he and Lamar Hoskins were like hitting dead ends, and John said that they should bet on a better hand. And I think he definitely meant it as a reference to gambling, but technically Bucky does have a vibranium hand, right? So better hand, yeah, okay. I think we almost touched on the idea of American imperialism earlier in that scene, though, when John Walker's like, do you know who I am? Because the guy who harbored the Flag Smashers told John Walker and Battlestar that you Americans have become brutes, which I was like, have become? Like, we've been brutes forever. So I guess it's just reaching his doorstep now. So I guess I get it, but I thought we were about to touch on like American imperialism for a second there. And we got to see Sharon Carter back for an episode. She's been on the run for 7 years now, more or less. Like, she's had to adapt and survive, and she's thriving technically, but definitely wants to go back still. Definitely has all the skills to back that up. But but she's not at all like she used to be, it seems like. And I kind of can't believe that all the heroes just hung her out to dry like that. Like in the 5 years after the first snap, everyone who was on the run came back, and it didn't seem like Steve or Natasha were still wanted, so why not help the person who helped you? Like, ugh, that's frustrating. I mean, I guess it's possible that she was snapped also, so, but then her art collection seems a little too together for her to not have been snapped. You know what I mean? But yeah, even the Winter frickin' Soldier has immunity, and Sharon had to stay off the grid. And I can understand why she'd be a little salty. She showed up some great fighting moves this episode, though, taking out a bunch of those guys. So it was impressive. But yeah, this episode, we got a better look at what Carly and her people are going through. And people in the comments last time were trying to get me to see things from the Flag Smashers' point of view, which I'm obviously not unsympathetic to the people who are suffering, who are being left behind by people coming back and displacing them. And I don't even necessarily condemn people who support the Flag Smashers because they have received help from them. But unless there's more information we don't know, I don't have any sympathy for the Flag Smashers themselves. Like, sure, I understand the impulse, like, hey, you're helping everybody else, but you're not helping the people who've been here and are now being displaced. And honestly, if what they were doing wasn't hurting innocent people, I would be fine with that sentiment. I would be on board with that sentiment, and I'd be on board with finding some way to help them as well. But we knew from the start that it wasn't their MO to leave innocent people alone. And like in this episode, we saw there were excess supplies just sitting there, and I'd be totally on board with them, like stealing them or covertly taking them somehow. But Carly blew up the people in the building after tying everyone up inside. So it's back to what I said last time. These people only care about the people in their own circle and don't care how many innocents have to get hurt to take care of that group. And that lack of compassion, that selfishness is what I was railing against last time. So absolutely no sympathy for the Flag Smashers. I can understand what they're going through, but it doesn't justify the violence that they're visiting upon a bunch of people. And then this episode, we have Zemo. This wasn't what I was expecting when Bucky said he'd go to Zemo for help or information, because he freaking broke him out of prison without even consulting Sam first. And even though Zemo used him to start a conflict between the Avengers, even though Zemo killed the leader of a nation that helped Bucky be in his own right mind again, Bucky went ahead and did this, knowing that the Dora Milaje, that Wakanda would be coming after him as well. And I think the biggest reason I was looking forward to this show, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, was the chemistry between Bucky and Sam. But then you add Zemo into the mix, it's just such a great opportunity for comedy. Their conversation about the Trouble Man soundtrack, and somehow Zemo knows that it captures the African American experience. Like, you lived in Sokovia. Like, how did you know? But I guess good on him for keeping up with world events, I guess. Love that scene where Sam had to drink, I guess, snake guts. I don't even know what it was, but he was just so clearly unnerved and had to act completely normal. And then Bucky having to pretend to be Winter Soldier again like that, out in public. I get the feeling that that's going to get him in a lot of trouble again. So, I don't know how they're going to wrap all this up in a nice bow, and like have things be okay by the end of the series, but we'll see. But yeah, Sam's phone not being on silent in that meeting. He's a soldier, not a spy, but still, like, Sharon had to come and bail their asses out by killing a bunch of people. She's an art thief now. I guess she's making the best of what she's got, but she still wants to go home. So this season probably can't have a happy ending without that happening as well. So hopefully that gets done. And we find out that the super soldier serum was once again completed around 75 to 80 years after Dr. Erskine first did it. And there were 20 vials. And from what Carly said, there are still some left over. And we know she used 8 at the very least. So she has up to 12 more left to deal with the power broker. I don't know if she'll give it back to bargain for her safety or what. And yeah, Zemo killed the doctor by finding a hidden gun and shooting him, so there's no more super soldier serum unless they continue to do more experiments. So sad that we get to hear the other side of Isaiah Simmons. Isaiah Bradley. Isaiah Simmons is a football player on my favorite team. Anyway, Isaiah Bradley, we heard the other side of him, of his story, where they basically tortured. It was basically torture and like conducting experiments on him. Really, really sick. Sam's clearly very upset about that. And yeah, the CIA was in charge of this program initially to remake this super soldier serum and then abandon it after the snap, which would have thought it would be a priority number one to find this guy and make sure he isn't poached by some power-hungry nutjob after the snap brought them back. So yeah, very curious who this power broker is. It sounds like we'll meet him eventually since he'll be sending people after the remaining super soldiers' files. But wait, is he the power broker because he deals in powers? Like he trades them for... but before he got his hands on Dr. Nagel, I don't know how to pronounce his name. How was he providing that service of brokering powers? Because we know there are several ways people have gotten powers throughout the MCU. I'm thinking mostly Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. with the Centipede Serum, whatever the Patriot was using. And I guess we can assume the power broker had found other ways of getting there to give people powers, provide people powers. But the serum seems like it was more effective than the other ways, I'll say, which is why he'll be desperate for it now. It's kind of annoying to me that all of the MCU hasn't mentioned the Inhumans, even though they're definitely a thing now. But anyway, this episode ends with Io showing up. Wakandan ties to the show. Really, really excited for that. I'm a little annoyed that I've worn my Black Panther shirt for both of the previous episode, and the first time I don't for this show. We get an actual Black Panther connection. Ugh. But yeah, it makes sense that Wakanda would be coming after Zemo. Bucky even knew they would come. So yeah, Black Panther is right up there with Winter Soldier as two of my favorite movies, so I'm really hyped for the continuation of this show, and we're halfway done already. We'll see how this all plays out. Maybe a happy ending involves Bucky going home and, yeah, finishing that date. And oh, we had that little tiny moment with the book, the journal that Bucky had. Baron just, like, swiped it from him at some point. But it turns out it was the same book that Steve wrote down all those things in. So yeah, he left it to Bucky. Oh. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like, really helps with the channel. Full reaction is on Patreon in the link in the description below. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, friends.